watch it. I'll watch it.
You gonna watch? You got like text to chat to text type thing going? Is that what you're watching?
Oh. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Metalman X, and this is the Mecha Apocalypse 2024 Mecha New Year competition. I'm joined by the one and only Oni Mecha.
What's up, guys?
And the Enforcer, Corey Spetzert.
Hello, guys.
And today we're gonna...
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Go.
So... today we're going to be taking a look at some of the amazing kits that we've seen over the course of this competition. So if you give me just a second here, just got to get those ready to show you guys. And yeah, sorry. I hit a wrong button. Did you guys notice I've been hitting wrong buttons? Because I hit lots of wrong buttons. Yeah, it's not just an audio stream, don't worry. I just hit a wrong button. Alright, so before we get going, we'd like to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who donated to the competition. We really appreciate it, and all proceeds from the competition will be donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Also, big thank you to the sponsors for the contest, Gundam Central, Gundam Pros, WIlly Gunpla. They all really helped out to make this an amazing competition for everybody involved. So, we're going to start off with the art contest. So, I know I'm talking a lot.
It's all good. It's all good.
So our first entry, and we apologize in advance for if we ruin anybody's names. So our first entry was Ash. Personally, I really like this box art style. I think he did a really cool job. What do you guys think?
Yes, super awesome. Very, very unique. And man, it's pretty awesome, dude.
I agree. I like the way it looks like a box. I mean, it's something.
Yeah, the box art is awesome.
Yeah. Colors are cool.
All right, so yeah, I like the colors of it. I think it was pretty cool. So our next art entry was Galagurin with this aerial inspired art piece. I really like the art style on this one, and kind of almost like a minimalist approach to like the logo. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah. Now this one right here was extremely extraordinary. Like, this guy actually put a lot of work into this art piece right here. Man, dude, honestly, this guy blew me out of the water. He really did. But everybody else did great. Everybody else did great, but
hold on. So what do you think, Corey, of this piece before we move on to the next one?
I like the colors a lot. I like the contrast between the warm and the cool. It makes it kind of pop a little more. It almost looks like broken glass a little bit. I think it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, kind of like a melting kind of thing. I like it.
I like the kanji on top too. I think that kind of like stands out.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. So next up is Rafa with this 2024 competition, kind of this apocalypse silhouette thing. I really like the overall design and concept of that one. What did you guys think about that one?
This one as well was pretty awesome. The electricity coming out of the eye was the cherry on top for me.
I like the it's kind of like a Western themed. Like I thought it was kind of cool. You got the sunset, like the gun, the slinger, if you will, standing in the middle, kind of like winner of all. I don't know. It just looks really dope. I like it. I would buy it as a poster, put it on my wall.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, and our final art entry is from AO Mecha. It gave us a little bit of variety here with the color choice and the red astray kind of motif to it. I did really love how it really looks like, apocalypse. It kind of makes it kind of feel like home.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He captured a lot of the post-apocalyptic style that we were looking for, but he did really well as well.
I would agree. I think my favorite one out of these three is the top right, or in the right hand top, the actual like
the kind of gray one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The red one did it for me. It was pretty cool. The red one.
Yeah, they're very nuclear, like Terminator-esque.
Yeah. I think mine was the top right of the colors. I think that was the one that really stuck on me.
Kind of Fallout-y.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and announce the winner of the art category. Make sure if you hear that you've won, that you contact one of us, one of the admins from the group, so that we can discuss, prize and everything like that. So make sure you get a hold of one of us so we can get that taken care of. And so our art contest winner for Mecha New Year 2024 is Gallagherin.
Woo! Congratulations.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. So yeah, very, very cool. We think it really fits what we were looking for, and just the artwork in general was just really well done. So congratulations to Gallagherin. Hit up one of us and after the show, and we'll get you taken care of.
Looking forward to putting that guy up on the Facebook group. It's going to look very nice.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. So, getting into the next section, we're going to be doing the beginner builds first. And before we even start, we want to say huge congratulations and thank you to everybody that was involved in the builds. Also, a big shout out to the community in general. It was amazing to watch you guys really push each other and help each other. It wasn't just everybody in it for themselves. You guys were helping each other out, and it was pretty amazing to watch.
Yes.
Yeah. That's something rare, in a competition setting, and we truly do thank you guys for being competitive yet helpful, like he said.
Yes, I fully agree that we have a very good group of guys, and to step out of that beginner box and to try to create something that you're wanting to share with everyone is a huge step in the right direction. Thank you everybody and all the beginners that participated in the contest.
Yeah. All right. So it's time to take a look at these beginner builds. So these builds are in no particular order until we get to the top winners. So our first build is from Zachary, who did the this really cool sniper thing. I think one thing I really, really like about it is the detailing on the sniper hole that he has, the diorama. I think he did a fantastic job with creating that scene. What do you guys think?
Oh yes, right away, him stepping, he putting his foot into making a diorama was a big upgrade, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
I agree. We didn't really get. I don't think we got any other. We got a couple dioramas, but there aren't too many other ones.
Yeah,
I do like the rocky face. I know it's not hard necessarily to do, especially I don't know if it's your first one or not. The plaster's not. It's easy, but it can be tricky depending on if you use plaster. It looks like plaster, but
yeah.
Oh yes, definitely.
I think overall he did a pretty good job on the build of the kit. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He had the will to use the beam effect as a shot, and that is awesome. I don't think I've ever done that myself or wanted to do that, and I think you did a good job.
Yes.
Definitely some work needed on the painting, panel lining, and cleanup, but overall a heck of a build.
Oh yes.
no, I agree.
So next up we have Miguel, who had the Shenlong Gundam. And really good job with the decaling on this one. I think he did a really good job. It's really fairly clean on the lining where it was applied, but there were some nub mark issues that we noticed and things like that.
I agree, but he's for a beginner, he's on the right direction, and I believe his next project is going to be even better.
Yeah, see, I really like the panel lining. I'm not a panel line guy. I don't panel line really anything. I probably should start. Not gonna lie, but like your panel lines are pretty clean, my man. So
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely will say the line is really, really clean on this one. From someone who does way too much panel lining, is really, really clean.
too extreme.
So good work on that one. To the extreme, to the detriment of myself. So, all right. So next up, we have the first time ever in a competition, Rebecca. And coming in with an HG goof. I like how she tried to capture the moments after the goof stabs the gun tank. Like, I feel like that's what this was trying to capture, and with all the oil and dirt and everything on there.
Yes. In my opinion, the goof should honestly be that filthy and grungy because the goof is awesome. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, the goof's the dirty work, you know. the dirty work, like mass production suits, right? Like,
oh yeah,
and I think it's done pretty well especially for first time. I'm assuming.
And if you're trying to get someone in the Gundam, this is the scene to do it. Like this is what you show them.
Yes.
And that I love the goof. I cannot even say anything else mean about the goof. This build, though, was really well done as far as the application of washes and cleanup. For the most part, it was a pretty clean kit, you know, aside from all the oil. But you know,
yeah.
No nubbies or what have you. It's a pretty good one.
So, really great job. Looking forward to seeing more builds from Rebecca in the future. So, all right. So, now we are up to the top 3 in the beginner category. So, just as a reminder, for those that win, the first place winner gets to choose the prize first, then the second, followed by the third. So make sure you get in contact with us after the stream so that we can get you all set up and mail out prizes as soon as possible. The top 3 here were all really good builds, and they stepped out of their comfort zone a lot, and I'm looking forward to seeing how these people progress over the next couple of years in their building journey. So here we go with third place. So we have the full armor Mark II from John Hammersley. So I built this kit before, and he did a really good job with a lot of the cleanup that's required for this kit, and utilizing the water slide decals that are included. What do you guys think?
Yes, he did an awesome job, and man, I couldn't really see too many flaws on this, but congrats, my man, congrats.
Yeah, and the decals are a pain. At least my preferences are a pain, but they did really well, especially these high grade ones, because you got the smaller.
Well, this is a 1/100.
Is it? Not bad. But either way, it's decal. I still hate decals and panel lining. But yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, I also like that he really did attempt with the weathering on the launch pad of this, and took the time to detail that part up as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Okay, so we ready to go to second place?
Yes, sir.
All right. So coming in second place for our beginner category, we have Pedro coming in second place with this awesome Mark II. So we had a Mark II in third. We had a Mark II in second place. So I love what he did with the LEDs on this. They're fairly clean. I didn't see a lot of light bleed on them. I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to LEDs, and I love that the attempt with the weapons on this. I think it looks really good, and I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing I would say, you know, as you go through with LEDs, work on making sure you are able to run those through the kit so that they're not like hanging out off the side. Other than that, really great work.
I agree. This guy did a very good job. I know we all know how hard it is to hide the wires, but Mr. Pedro, you know, you did an awesome job. I really like how you painted this kid. Everything looks spot on. So on the next kid come around, I want to see them wires, you know, a little more hidden.
I mean, you guys
and
I mean,
well, no, I gotta do a thing. I think I'm contractually obligated. If you want LEDs, a great place to get them is Evandesigns.
Awesome.
Check them out.
Yes, sir.
Where I get mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a coupon code in the description of this video, or maybe not. And some of most of my videos get 40% off. There we go. I think I'm done with that. All right, so moving on to our first place winner. I gotta say, I'm really happy with how the beginners turned out. But coming in first place, we have Jonathan Jacobs. Woo! With this amazing RG Zeong Kit Bash.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. This guy right here knocked it out.
Knocked it out. The detail and the paint work was just fantastic. The selection, I mean, really the big thing here, I think that is awesome, is how smooth the paints all came out. There wasn't orange peeling. There was a little bit of hiccups on the gold paint, but really overall the details I think were fantastic.
I agree. I mean, yeah, the placements of stuff, the legs were the kit bash. What's the name of that kit?
The Zeong.
No, the legs.
The Zeong. Oh, I think it was from a Cassatria.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yes.
I can never say it, but like it goes so well with it, and the two tones on the colors, you like put them in the right spots, and it just looks fantastic.
Yeah,
it really does.
Oh yes, I completely agree. Yeah. He did a really good job knocking this out. Corey, what kind of pose is he in?
I can't remember the character, but it's from the Bizarre Adventures of JoJo.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I think I'm going to tell a story I heard from the chat while this was happening. I believe he told me, and I'm sorry if he didn't want me to tell you, that this thing fell out of the window or off a balcony right before he was about to take pictures. So he had to like go and like pick it all up. So, God. You know, yeah. Dang. So like big ups for sticking it out there
for
and
rescuing
this build in.
Well, that just means you did a really good job on painting, because I can drop it from the table to the floor and like chip it.
So these pictures are after the accident, or are they before the accident?
They're after. So.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yep. So congrats to everyone in the beginner category. You guys did so well. Also, in addition, Jonathan, you are officially for the whole year our beginning builder of the year. So congratulations on that. You'll also not be allowed to enter the beginning category next year.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the big leagues, buddy.
Advanced level from now on, Jonathan.
Speaking of the big leagues, it's time to move on to our main build competition. Once again, the pictures are in no particular order until we get to the top 4. So here we go with the build contest.
All the heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters. Let's do it. All right, starting off, we have Adam Hammer. A really nice black paint job on this one. What'd you guys think?
For sure. He really did very well for for everyone being on the deadline, man. These guys really worked very hard to get these kits pumped out as soon as they can.
Yeah. I think one of the things for this kit we saw that really hurt it was some of the gold on it was a bit pulled up, but I mean, it was a pretty nice build. He gave us lots of good poses and everything out of
different
it.
angles. Yeah, I like the paint choice was good too. The contrast with the black and gray, and then you add the gold to kind of give it like a pop.
Oh
Yeah. So, all right. So we got a lot to move on through, so we got to go a little faster with this one. So next up, we have Brian Carlson with a 90s 1144 Wing Gundam.
Come on, Wing Gundam.
Yeah. So I really like the marbling effect on the shoulders. I think that was a really cool effect and really hard to pull off. Some of the details kind of got muddled in the process, but I still really love how he was able to remove so much of those like 90s Gundam slimes. Thank you. Line, please. Line.
Yes, we've been watching Brian for quite some time now, and he is improving a lot from where we started years back. He's improving a lot. He did really good on this kit.
I think all of his stuff is hand painted too, right? Like,
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he does most of his stuff hand painted.
It kind of adds an extra level of challenge to it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I do love the lining, especially like on the back of the head. I think it got almost like an anime-esque lining. So anyway, I think it was a really good build.
Yes, I'm really impressed with those thrusters that he had worked on right there.
Yeah, that's really good paint job right there. All right, so moving on to the next one. And I do apologize if I mispronounce. We have Chang Zi with the G3 RX-78 Origin. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy knocked out a lot of that dry brushing. It looks really good. The chipping that he tried to do, I really liked it.
I agree, and it's really easy to get away with or get carried away with dry chipping or weathering in general, and I think it's just the perfect amount for what it is, like, cause it's supposed to be in space and everything, so it's not like there's a whole lot of like dirt and everything, just your typical debris flying around, I guess. But and the fact that he went with the G3 colors on the Origin kit, which is the standard red, blue, yellow, what have you.
Yeah, I just have to say really quick, like I'm really happy we got a little bit of G3 love in this, because that's one of the color schemes that really gets forgotten for the RX-78.
Oh yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at those, man. Those, I just really like how he did that shading. Hey, you did an awesome job, dude. This really looks so nice, and the light weathering is very, very good.
Yeah, I think the weathering was just almost perfect on it.
No, I agree, because I love weathering, and I'm the guy that gets carried away with it. You can't go back, and this just turned out really, really well. So good job, man.
Yeah. All right, next up, we have Captain Prickle with a Hunt and Kill.
Sorry, man. I love the name.
Yes, it's an awesome name.
So, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
If you guys don't know, we're actually friends in real life. So this is us just being us. We apologize. We're sorry.
No, we're not. Don't listen to him.
So I love the hunt and kill. We got a lot of really good third party love out of this, and I love the hunt and kill. I like the color design he went with here. Not as much a fan of changing some of the effect parts. So I think if you would have left those purple, they would have really popped a lot more. But I do like some of the detail painting. Overall, a pretty neat build.
For sure. He did really good. I love that gray, that palette of gray, different tones. Really set it off with that yellow orange. Help show a lot of good details. Good job.
Agreed. I mean, you guys both covered what I was thinking anyway, so that works out.
Well, it's not the first time we've we sat and talked about all these kits for a really long time. I know it seems like we're going through this pretty fast, but we talked a lot about all of them. All in all, I really did like the paint scheme on this one. So, all right. So moving on, we have kind of the GM sniper with a Thunderbolt inspired pack from Gabriel Ruiz here. So I love the turquoise color on this one. I think that was a really cool job. And the backpack on it was really amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the weathering the weathering is pretty good, and the color choices are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd say not some negative. I think teal was a bold choice for a mobile suit. But that's just my opinion on that. But I think colors go pretty well together, especially the yellow and teal just seem to blend together, but not like in a bad way. But they vibe well.
Right.
So
yeah. There definitely was with a little bit of cleanup that needed to be done on this one. I love the headpiece. What did we say it looked like it was from, Corey? Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
it kind of reminded
like
me of one of those guys.
Scions?
Then we talked about that for a long time. Yeah. But overall, I like the dual shield. I like what they have here. Really great job on this. I think it was a really cool little bash.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kit bashing is not my thing. I think it looks pretty decent. So
yeah. Not the last time we'll see kit bashing today.
So. No, right.
All right, so moving on to John Cordero, who had some really awesome 3D print skills on this one. I think it is really cool what people can do with 3D printing. I would have loved to have seen those painted up and detailed. But I think the 3D prints are really cool. Now, I don't know as much as Oni does. What do you think?
Now in 3D printing, it does kind of lose a lot of good detail, and I see a good amount of detail on what he had printed out. And yes, I believe that if he would have went a little further and had just a little bit more time, I think he would have painted it up to match everything perfectly. But overall, good job, John. You did really good, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, because I don't 3D print things, but I have friends that do, obviously. But I do think getting your proper weapons in the right spots is key. Like the other side, I do wish it would painted a little bit more, just to kind of give it the right vibes. But overall, it's pretty decent.
All right. So moving on to Koi Fish's build.
Oh man!
Oh, such a good build. I really, really loved the bash here. The custom lining, everything was on point for that. Go ahead.
it's really kind of hard to say anything negative about this kit. I know he put in a lot of work into this kit. It looks great. It looks really good. And Koi Fish puts a lot of detail into his kits, man. Um, man, I can't really say nothing really bad about it. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I know when we were judging, it took all of us a really long time on the top four, and this one was in contention for what, at, good 90% of the time.
Right.
It was up there. I think what really kind of threw us off is we didn't get to see the full details of this kit with any of the pictures that we received. I think because of that, we had to make that decision, unfortunately. But it's an amazing kit. I have no notes, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
if I was to say anything about it, beginner guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this guy's work. He took the time. All his paint job is very smooth. The panel line is very smooth. He decaled everything in the right spot. This is a really good kit to go off of if you're barely starting off, wanting to get into try to mastering your hobby. Koi Fish, awesome job, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
always good to have you post your stuff, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate it, dude. You do some great work in the past. You do great work on this one. Just beautiful.
Yeah. All right, so moving on to the next entry from Nino Ruiz, we have the Genesis, and the repaint on this was insane. I loved the repaint on this. An absolutely phenomenal job, from my opinion, on that.
Oh yes, the color choices on this guy's work is awesome, dude. Now the balance between the red, orange, and to break it up with the deeper red, almost like burgundy maroon. Great choice.
Mm-hmm.
Great choice on this color palette. Very good, man.
It gives me like Epion vibes a little bit. Color palette wise, but yeah, it was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, this was another one we sat around and talked about for quite some time.
We spent a lot of time talking about.
Yeah.
Very clean panel lines on this. Good work, dude. Very good work.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right. So I think my only things I saw were a little bit of some of that gold just didn't turn out right, and really when you get up to in competitions like this, sometimes it's just the tiniest things that really hit you.
Yes.
There's so many amazing looking kits that we just had to actually unfortunately go down to or fortunately, depending how you look at it, the nitty gritty. I had to
Yeah, it really came down to nitty gritty with so many of these kits.
Yes, y'all guys are some heavy hitters. No lie.
Okay, next one we have Rafa Javier with the Barbatos. I like the weathering on this kit, and I love I'm a big fan of like the mini diorama style. If you guys didn't notice, like with half my stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought he did a really decent job with the weathering. It was a bit caked though, with the paint. So, but what do you guys think?
Yes, he worked really hard, and I liked how he has that green sword effect breaking up. Man, dude,
Yeah,
it is cool. almost like a miniature style painting, and it looks great. I like it. I like the direction he was going. Like I said, it's been tough. This choosing and picking everybody has been pretty tough.
For me, this kit gives it like a lot of like Aztec-y vibes, which I think is really cool looking. Like the jade sword and the V fin. I think it's the V fin, the horn.
Yeah.
Like it's just I just think it's really cool. Like the color palette. It gives me that vibe.
Yeah.
For me, the only thing I thought was kind of negative was the amount of weathering.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
also just preference, I guess, on that. But,
Right. Well, I mean, we're here to it's to critique all the cleanliness and all the weathering, but yes, he was going in a real good direction. I really like how he had the clouds on, like the mist on the ground. Like,
yeah, that was dope.
yeah, man. Good job, Rafa.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good job, man. Then you guys put your heart and souls in all these.
Yeah, it's been amazing. And I think everybody, whether you've made it this far in the competition or if you had to drop out for whatever reason, it's still been an amazing contest, and we really appreciate everybody, doing what they did.
Agreed.
All right, so moving on to the next one. We got Ross with I know this kit. I just finished building it. The Baki. God, this thing is amazing looking. I had to say his turned out better than mine. I chose to do brown for my panel lining on the yellow, and he just went ahead with the black, and I think it's better for it. This is a really, 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 really clean build. He did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah,
on that,
no doubt. I haven't talked to Ross yet, but I want to ask him what paint did he use to achieve that the beam effects from the transition.
No, that's how it comes.
What? Come on.
This is a straight build, man. Almost straight build.
No way. Well, the panel lines are awesome.
They are, though. They really are.
It comes with it. I mean, you gotta. I love, me. I love my third-party kits, and this is a great independent company. The panel lining on this is just perfect. They're a couple, like, once again, like, we really had the look when it came to things. Little errors on it here and there, but really great kit. I love this thing. Great job, Ross. I'll see you around town sometime, buddy, so.
Yeah. Where is everybody getting these third-party kits from anyways, Lucas?
Oh, well, you could check out one of the sponsors of this contest, Gundam Central. Make sure to check them out. They're my go-to place for anything third-party or independent release.
I have to check it out.
Why are you all making me do plugs? Like, come on. But yeah, I mean, that backpack on this is just gorgeous. I think he did a great job. Good job, Ross.
No, I agree. I love that. I love the colors on this kit. It's beautiful. And the panel line just makes it pop even more.
All right. So moving on to the next one, we have Seth.
Oh.
So
keep going, my buddy Seth.
Dude, I love the shading Seth does. It looks so nice.
Oh yeah. He really does take his time with the shading. He does put a lot of love and soul into his kits.
Yeah, he does.
There we go. Nope. Stop it, computer. There we go. I was behind a minute and I was like, what's going on? Not a minute, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I love the little red on the front skirt. It kind of makes it pop. It's like flowers, orchids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys said, the shading's really nice. It kind of almost gives it like a F-22
like when they're
camo.
Deactivated.
Right.
Also,
I really don't have no complaints towards this kit. He did really good. The shading placement is very nice. The only thing I might have to say is it might be a little too dark. But other than that, he did great. He did really good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the shading's great, but it is a little too dark, maybe a little too wide for the shading on it, and so it came out a little darker than
anticipated, probably.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right.
Good job, Seth.
Great job,
good
man.
job.
All right. It's that time.
Oh man.
We are at the top 4 for the build category. Once again, first place will get the first choice of prizes, followed by second, third, and then fourth. Make sure to hit us up so that we can get you taken care of as far as anything. And like we were saying earlier, it was like extremely hard to go through and get a winner, but man, it was just amazing. So, all right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Man, I'm excited. I really am. Like,
here we go.
These were so hard. I mean,
it
all
really
were,
was.
but like, we're top 4, and these are, man, it took us a really long time. I mean, we think we spent like 3 or 4 hours going through everything and just.
Yeah. We'll probably gush more about these as we go through. All right, so coming in 4th place, we have Marcel.
Come on.
Congratulations, Marcel. This thing was nuts.
Congrats.
Congratulations. The chipping effects on this thing alone blow my mind how well he did. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I love it. It gives me like the old World War II vibes. Chipping, like you said, is just amazing. It's there's a lot of it, but it's done correctly.
Yeah, it's an amazing kit bash. Like, it looks so good.
Yeah, no, it does. The color scheme's really good. The weathering on the gauntlets are nice. I think my only thing I had an issue with was there wasn't enough dirt on the belts.
Yeah, that was one thing that we saw, and we're just like,
they're too clean.
They're too clean.
They're a little too clean, but man, overall, this thing deserves 4th. It's just really great. What do you think, Oni?
Yes, very, very good work on the weathering and the shadow placements of this kit. Now, that olive draft color, man, it is hard to get on these Gundams or any kind of mecha kit other than tanks and stuff like that. Man, dude, you did awesome. You did really good on this.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, Marcel, hit us up after the show. We'll get you taken care of.
Congrats.
I just gotta say, like, didn't even shy away from like using decals that weren't Gunpla or anything like that. It's really awesome.
Yeah. Weathering and fading those decals were spot on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, man.
All right. Going for 3rd place.
Oh man.
Oh, who's got chills? We have AO Mecha with the Elfrith gun cannon. Man, this thing is a beast.
Come on. That is nice. Come on, dude.
That is nice.
Big congrats. Big congrats, bro.
Come on, computer, you can do it.
Yeah, this was an amazing build. Definitely deserving of everything. I love this design and this concept. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Dude, man, with the smallest white detail to help break everything up, very good work. Very good work.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, when we're talking about this is how I would picture a gun cannon. Beefy, tanky boy, a big old shield.
Yes.
Like, it's a support thing, and you want to be able to like just take some hits and dish it out at the same time. And this kit turned out really good. Colors it's pretty much identical to the gun cannon from the actual, universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful kit. You did a really good job.
Yeah, this is, like you said, this is what we talked about. This one, we were like, this is what it should have looked like the whole time.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not a big Earth Federation guy, 6 Xeon, but he did awesome, dude. Like,
Yeah, I love. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gushing over the color palette that he has going on. It is
Yeah.
so damn nice.
And I love how he incorporated the Witch for Mercury kits too. Like it's really, really awesome. Like we said, it came down to some very fine details in our top one. So really fantastic build. If you haven't seen it, you guys can all check out more photos of these in the albums in the group.
Congrats, big congrats,
Congratulations.
big congrats.
All right, so moving on to second place. Here we go. We have the blue flame I guess we call it the green flame?
Yeah,
green flame?
yeah, whatever.
From Brian O'Shaughnessy. Congratulations on second place, and holy cow, the shading on this and the paint job blew us away.
Oh yeah,
no, that's...
Dude, awesome work, dude. The shading and just the dynamic pose and everything it got going on, great work, really good.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful kit. I do love the minimal of the green. It just pops against that black and white.
Oh yeah,
like it's gorgeous kit, man. I would. And I would buy this and put this in my collection, and I don't buy other people's very much, just because it's just it's amazing, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I would buy this kit. Like you said, I don't buy other people's kits at all. But this every little detail was amazing on this, even down to where he painted the effect parts.
Yes, that is a huge plus for me. That is right, because it's so hard. It's to get that transition is so hard, man. Brian, dude, you did so good, and taking the time to paint the base as well. I know AO Mecha and everyone else was doing it, but everything just matches uniformly. It's so good, dude.
Paint smooth and it's butter, if you will.
Yes.
Oh man, and all the kits that were done, I mean, just all so well. And this thing, I mean, you can even through like the panel lining is perfect. It's really just well done.
It really did just come to literally nitty gritty between all these kits. I mean, like I said, we spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to do this, find the smallest flaws to try to just go with it. And you guys are all doing a great job on the builds, and we appreciate that.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yeah. Now the next kit will be first place, and Corey and how long did we do that? Talk about that one, the one that our finalists.
At least an hour, man. Like it was so hard to find anything wrong with that kit.
Yeah, so here it is for everyone else to see. Here's our first place winner.
Woo!
Oh, here it is. The Zeta from Ryan Lau. Congratulations.
Woo!
This is breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking.
Come on.
We talked about this thing for, Corey, I think just you and I talked about this for over an hour and a half.
Right.
And this is a high grade. This thing is done so well. I'm speechless looking at this thing.
Man, this kit is so clean. This kit is so clean, man. And well done. And for being a high grade kit, man, it just hurts my hands just looking at this thing, dude.
Right. Think of all that panel lining and scribing you have to do.
Oh, man.
Even looking at those before pictures, dude, it doesn't even look like the same kit.
No,
it didn't. And we poured over this thing looking for any errors, and it's just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The what he did with this is amazing, just amazing.
So clean, man. These are like photos that you'll see in like one of those Japanese Gundam magazines. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yeah. It like Bandai, take notes. You know, like
Right?
seriously.
This is how you do your kits, bro. We want this level.
So we're gonna need you to send this kit to someone to cast and mold for us.
Yes. Yes, man, dude, this is nice.
So
Yeah, that's
wow,
good.
just amazing. So that's it. That's the contest right there. We want to say a very huge thank you to everybody that participated in the contest. Again, a big thank you to the sponsors, Gundam Central, Gundam Pro, and WIlly's Gunpla for helping us out and making this an amazing contest. We're looking forward to doing it again next year. And also check out the Mecha Apocalypse Facebook page for any like group builds or in between contests that we might be holding.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got a few things, ideals coming, and hopefully we can make it happen. And thank you guys.
Yes, for sure. Thank you everybody that joined, participated. I know a lot of guys couldn't make it. There's always time next time, but for real, thank you, Corey and Metalman. I really do appreciate it, and y'all guys did excellent organizing this contest and getting everything rolling. Everybody, don't be discouraged. There will be more chances, and this is just to help everybody to grow as a community and get closer in this hobby.
Exactly.
Most definitely. And if you're joining us from not being a member on Facebook, check us out over at Mecha Apocalypse. And yeah, fantastic work, everybody. Can't wait to do this again.
Yeah. Thank you for all your hard work, guys, for real. Because I know we've had some hiccups, with the time, but you guys did fantastic.
Yeah.
So
all right. So this is Metalman X signing out for Oni Mecha and the Enforcer, Corey Spetzert.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
Later.
Thank you.